Nobody in the World Wide Web. Welcome to my podcast. Music, movies, comedy, and eating ass. Oh yeah, now. Welcome to my podcast. Welcome to my podcast. Welcome to my podcast. Welcome, everybody, to my podcast. I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming, right? On some level, I have a lot of anxiety right now. And I don't know if this is the right even time to be recording a podcast, but I want to record a podcast once a week. And so it's that time of week. This episode is called Try Again. Because I am and have been grappling. I don't think that's the right word. Grappling with I want to get. I'm like 20 pounds at least overweight right now, and I just haven't had the real motivation to work out since like 2018, I guess. I got in pretty good shape then. And then I was dating this girl, and then she had sex with this other girl, and I was like just devastated, man. And I just started eating because that's like my go-to thing, dude. Like more than weed, more than maybe my phone's the most addictive thing. But it's just my go-to thing. It's what I do, or it's what I did. I don't want to keep doing it. You know, I don't have a healthy relationship with food yet, and I'd like to be there. And so I've been for a while being like, you gotta start working out again. But I'd be like, but every time you get into shape and you work out for like 4 or 5 months, you immediately stop. You just have, so it's like, are you just gonna do that again? And then I'm like, well, I don't know because I haven't done it yet. And then I'm like, but you did it a bunch of other times before. It's like my 5th time or whatever. You know, really being like, all right, it's time to get the fucking weights out, to get the fucking, running. I've been running and eating salads. And I started because I felt good enough to start. I felt like it was time. I didn't want it to be like, like I didn't want it to be like this grandiose, epic thing, because every time I've kind of done that, it hasn't worked out. So I wanted to this time fucking just go for it and just do it, slowly at a steady pace. I ran a mile the other day, 2 miles yesterday, 2.5 miles today, 2.5 yesterday. Just do it slowly. Just get back into it. Just be doing it because I just want to do it, It's like a part of achievement, and having a ritual and working out and all that is part of that. And it's easy to get away from for me, and it's easier to be lazy. It's easier for me just not to do that. It's really not something I ever really did as a kid. I wasn't like a super active kid. I always just liked being inside, playing toys, and things like that. And I hate that there's just a screen. I can just mute this. It's working. I hate that I can just see myself. Anyway, and now I can see Robert Downey Jr. What a handsome man. Anyway, I don't really him either. Goddamn, he's too handsome. Anyway, get out of here, Downey Jr. Get out of here. I just want to figure out something, or I am. I'm just going to do it. I mean, I know it's figured out. It's all figured out. How to get into shape and be healthy. That's all figured out. People can come up with different stuff, but there's general principles. The basics will get you there, and they've gotten me there before. But I've talked about this before. 2017, just really like being in the best shape of my life and having my album come out and just feeling like devastated. And then in 2018, I was kind of like, I made a music video basically about like that time period was like after that. And then I got into okay shape after that the music video, and then I got that girl shit happened, and I got immediately back into bad shape, and I just have a fucked up, it's just like a teeter-totter. And so I don't want to put any expectations on it besides just the ritual itself and doing it and just being somewhat more active and more limber. Like there's no huge expectations because like I've been there, dude. Fuck, man. I bring it up a lot, but man, and 2017, dude, when I realized making a lot of art and being in shape that I'd still have depression and anxiety and issues, it made me so mad. I was so fucking mad. I think that's maybe the right word. I don't think I knew what I was feeling at the time, but I think I can look at it now and be like, oh my God, I was pissed. I just was mad. I have lied to myself, and I was just mad about it. And I just had to get over it, and it took me time. And it was cool I was just listening to Robert Downey Jr. talk to Joe Rogan, and he was just talking about like time and taking breaks, and it made me feel pretty good about, I'm starting my new album, and it made me feel pretty good about just, taking the time off. I needed it. I'm a different person now, for sure, in a lot of ways than I was when I made my last album, my 9th album, let alone my first album. My band, the John Whites, a lot of why it's called that is just because we change a lot, but I have consistencies. I like art. I'm kind of a nerd, and I like culture, and I just like art and music and all that stuff. I just think it's cool. And so I just want to be contributing to that. And I want to achieve things on just a small scale daily and throughout my life. And just throughout my life, just achieve things and do things, but with no expectation of anything, like celebration or anything. Just like, I'm just doing this to do this. And I'm going to enjoy doing it and not think about how this outcome or achieving or doing the thing is going to lead me to some golden land, some golden place. That's not me. Like I was talking to my friend the other day, I was like, you can change the direction of your boat, but you're a boat. In this metaphor, you're a boat. And it's like, well, that boat's gonna go. I don't know. I lost the metaphor. There's no. If I can't be happy with what I have now, then how am I gonna be happy with more stuff? So I am happy with what I have now, and I'm excited, and I've just realized, like, yeah, I just have depression and anxiety, the little pinch of this stuff, and it's just kind of a part of my life, and maybe I can take care of it and do medication and stuff, and that's something I think I'm going to try to do, and maybe in a couple months, maybe for my birthday present, I'll get on Lexapro, who knows, I just, why not? I mean, I don't know. I want to make an album before I do that. No offense, no stigma. I don't think there's anything bad, but just for me, I just want to make an album again with my go-to stuff. And then maybe just do some different things, But my point is like, I'm always going to be a ginger, So you just got to be a ginger. And anyway, my computer crashed, so hopefully it doesn't crash again. I was halfway done. And, yeah, I really think it is now that I think about it and what was fun. Because I had fun. So I made 9 albums, and it was really only the 9th one. There's always a depression after you make an album because it's so purposeful, and you're like just living in this purpose. So after you finish a big project, for me, there's always like a postpartum depression a little bit. And I don't, it's just part of the deal. But with 9, it was a bigger one, a huge one, because it was getting all delusioned. But it's fun to do it all throughout. And so now, as I embark on another 9-album trek, if you can believe that, and as I take my first steps into the snow, or actually I'll say first steps onto the moon of my new album and my new journey, I'm ready to take it now, and I'm ready to go and just do it, man. I'm just ready, dude. It's fun. I was like, am I going to be ready again? And then I was like, yeah, you're ready now. And I know that sounds a little weird, but going into making an album is an undertaking, unless you suck, and I don't know, maybe people can do it without. I don't know. It takes up my life. And so my life is going to be consumed with words and notes and beats. And I'm going to make this album, and it's going to be wild. And it's funny. I was talking about like dating last episode. I was like, I'm on Hinge. Yeah. Fuck dating, man. I don't want to do any of that shit. No, I'm kidding. If I met someone, that'd be cool. But I'm also just like, dude, just make your albums and shit. Let's make some money, bro. Let's get my career off the ground before I'm like trying to fucking latch on to anyone else or get anyone else to come with. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta fucking fix my boat. I don't know what I'm talking about. Fuck, man. Dating, dude. Who wants to do that? Oh, who wants to do that? No, I'm kidding. If I met someone, it'd be cool. But, it's interesting. It's just like, I don't know why. And even after a lot of thinking and reading and stuff, I wish I didn't. I mean, maybe craving love is like craving to create and all that kind of stuff. It's just like an essential component because it's very nice to be in love. But it's also like, there's a lot of like illusions about it too. Why am I talking about this? Jesus Christ. This episode is about working out. I did think it was funny though. I was like, I'm not having sex with many hot chicks recently. I'm like, yeah, you've been chubbed out for like a year. Over a year. Yeah, about What are you going to do but unchub yourself? What are you going to do but try again? What should I try to sing? Sing a Kanye song? Okay. I'm going to do my best right here. Right now. Watching the world understand right here, right now. Watching the world. I think I have a good point with this, but I made it on my Instagram, but Instagram disappears. Podcasts don't as much. So I'm going to make the point right here. Making my way down south, marching bound, bringing around, and I'm homebound. If I could fall into your eyes, then you know life would pass me by. Oh, you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just be you. Like, I know so many words to that song. I've never, ever in my life put that song on. But yet I know that song pretty well. And I never put it on, but yet it's in my head. I know the words. And what I'm trying to say is, that's how racism works. They're, ideas, memes. I don't know. Okay, I can't. You know what I mean? It's weird how it's also the ideas of like self-hate. So, those get implanted in your society too. Guy up a little this, buck that go, blup, dip, yep, reared up. I've been waiting for my. I don't think that's gonna be the right. I mean, you should just turn it off. This is probably gonna suck. I've been waiting for my lady. I've been waiting. I've been waiting for a minute for my lady, so I can jeopardize that for one of these hoes. I've been living without limits, so as far as my business, I'm the only one in control, and I've been feeling all I given for my children. I would die for those I love. God, I'm willing to make this my mission. Give up the women before I lose half of what I own. And I've been thinking about my visions, pour out my feelings, revealing the layers of my soul, layers of my soul. You wish I would go ahead and fuck my life up. Only man can mention me. And even though I always fuck my life up, Only I can mention me. So before I let you go, one last thing that I'll let you know. You ain't never seen nothing crazy, and this dude who offers like a pro. Remember when that last time in Mexico? Remember that last time the episode? Asking why the hell I text a code 4 times just say I don't text me home. And turn my phone to text me home. You don't feel lost, lose control. But you ain't no feeling a voice in me, especially when we in the Glen Gypsy store. But I'm gonna the last in the end, cause I'm in them. Oh man, I'm fucking. This is really, really bad. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna have last laugh in the end, cause I'm from a tribe called Checo. Yeah, I'm gonna have last laugh in the end, cause I'm from a tribe called Checo. And they wish I would go ahead and fuck my life up. Can't let them get to me. Even though I always fuck my life up, only I can mention me. Oh, I wish I would go ahead and fuck my life up. Can't let it get to me. And even though I always fuck my life up, only I can mention me. I think I could find a better key to sing that in. I wish I would go ahead and fuck my life up. I wish I would go ahead and fuck my life up. Can't let them get to me. And even though I always fuck my life up, only I can mention me. I wish I would go ahead and fuck my life up. Can't let them get to me. And even though I always fuck my life up, only I can mention me. Probably would have been better to sing the whole thing like that, you know, but maybe I'll do this again one day when I know the words. Anyways, thanks for listening to my podcast. You know, plates in the garden and the doodles in the hen, and everybody wants to start all over again. Everybody wants to start all over again. Time is a motherfucker. Time is a motherfucking time. Time's gonna be like time. What's up with time? Time's gonna be like you are on my mind. Time's gonna be like I cannot cry, cause time is like you. Ooh.